Just so you guys know, I'm not done talking about Welcome to Derry. Because today I would like to talk about the parents really quick, specifically. Well, not necessarily the parents per se, but the adults. Starting off with Asha Hayes. Excuse me, I mean Charlotte. And you know, it's funny, if you know, you know. I see that the internet has been playing around with the joke, knowing that this is Asha Hayes from Hip to Floor. That's crazy. Charlotte was a real one. And you know what? In the beginning of the series, I was like, is Charlotte doing too much? Because Leroy kept telling her, you're doing a lot. But then I realized Charlotte's not doing too much. She's from the South. She works with the civil rights stuff. At the finale, she was able to name drop Rosa Parks. So everything that Charlotte was doing wasn't just like, she's doing too much. This is a woman who has experience being in the field, being on the front line, and protecting the innocent. So her actions and everything, when you remember that, especially after the first episode, when we get into background stories, when you remember that, everything that Charlotte did makes sense up until the final shot. I know, and I think the actress said the same thing too. So I know that, like, for her character throughout the season up to that finale, it didn't make sense for her to want to stay on the farm. It has to make sense though because of the movie and where we're at in the movie. But that almost didn't make sense. If she had been kind of different throughout the season, that would have made sense. But 10 out of 10, fuck with Charlotte. Almost said fuck Leroy. He just has a different way of parenting and loving. But it's not to say he doesn't love his own son. I really feel like because he's such a military man, this is coming from a man who was in the military. My brother was in the military. A bunch of my family was in the military. Especially when you've been in the military for a long time, the higher you go up, the view of life starts looking different. It's more like I got to handle what I know is in front of me. So I get why he was kind of skeptical at first and why things just didn't make sense to him. But eventually he rolled around, and I think it really took the events of the black spot and like the episode before and after for him to really get in there. But by the finale, he cool with me. Oh, fuck this guy. Everything is his fault. Everything is Grogan. And as bad as I love Ronnie, as much as I love Ronnie, I don't like your daddy. Your daddy, he's a good father. He's a good father. He's a great father, from what I can see. Personal decisions, milkman, awful. Fucking idiot. Rose was my girl. She almost pissed me off though. In the finale, when she gave Dick the little tea and everything, and then she waited every bit of the last second to be like, don't go in the wah. Rose, why the hell you ain't say something beforehand? And Polly was cool. Polly sacrificed his own life for the cause. So I kind of wish he would have stuck around a little bit more, but it seems as how this is one of them shows where we're not going to get the same characters next season. It is what it is. If I'm missing any adults, let me know. And tell me what y'all think about them.